the venture operator or the business owner, and the prospect, who is the potential customer. The operator is the business owner. What are we looking at? And we are going to be asking the WH questions. Why? Why are you here? Why do you want to be in this business? Why? What inspires you? And then we are going to be looking at what you need. This business, business is all about making money. And we want to look at how much do you want to make, and how much is enough for you to be comfortable, for your life to be just running as you wish it to be, for you to meet your obligations, whether personal or for the business, and for the operations to run seamlessly. So your lifestyle, your obligations and responsibilities, and you're also going to be answering the question, what? So we want to know, what are you currently earning, and what do you want to be earning, and what do you need to do to earn what you need to get, and what are you willing to do to get there. Then we will look at your mindset. With this, we are going to be looking at killing those myths where we know money is said to be evil, rich people are not happy, even if they are rich, they are not happy.
Is there such a myth?
Yeah. So, money won't, even if you have money, you won't. And those scarcity mentality that tells you have to suffer and all that, and not prosper. So we want to prosper. We tend to live comfortably, meet our obligations, our operations. We must have a customer who is our prospect. But this is a customer who has not yet we have not attracted yet. So what do we do to attract them? So we want to look at someone who is interested in what you have to offer, your product or your service. And apart from being interested, when you go to many pages, you'll see many likes. But they have to be interested, willing to get your service or product, and also able to pay for it. Because even if you have 1 million likes and no one is buying, it doesn't help. Then this attraction can be by default or by design. By default, we mean they could just see you there, or you could have very targeted actions, let's say promotions and so forth, to attract them. Then we want to see, where are you? The WH question comes again. So, how many customers do you have at the moment? How many more do you need? And what do you need to do to attract the new ones? So, after that, we want to look at the attraction. After you've attracted them, after you've done all these promos and what you need to do, how do you convert them? They are now interested, but you've not gone to the next level. So how do you make them paying customers? So this can be done by offering freemium, or what do we call them in the layman's language? Those like free samples. You give them the freemium. You give them the premiums, and then after now they are used to the product. It's just like, okay, I think this is a bad analogy, but let me use it. It's like the way you attract chickens with mahindi. So they come, you've attracted them with the freemium, then you go to the low tier.
One has opened a warehouse, is succeeding, let me open a warehouse as well. Have you gone to the houses and the buildings being constructed and say, what materials do you need locally available to you, instead of you going to Nairobi? You bring the product to them, the experience. And then you, like I said, consideration. You consider what they want. Most of the time, we do things as people who are selling a service or a product we're doing for ourselves. Yes, we have a need to fulfill, but do we look at the need to fulfill of getting money? But do we look at the needs of our customers? What do they need? What experience do they need? What products do they need in addition to what we have? So once you find what considerations they have, and then the service that you provide to them, is it good customer service? In most organizations or places where you buy a product, the customer service is not so good because maybe you're not trained enough. So in this module, we'll train you about customer service and how to interact with your customers so they can be repeat customer. So once they've liked all these stages, they'll make a pre-order. What offers are you offering them to make a pre-order? Somebody comes to your shop and says, hey, I only have 2,000 and your product is 5,000. Can I make a down payment and then I'll come and pick it up at the end of the month or a particular period? You can offer them those services to provide them a convenience for them so that they can make the pre-order and then finally they come back to you and make the purchase. Your point is to get money from them. And if you give them enough services in the customer journey, they'll be coming back to you and even refer other people to come and buy your product. In the end, you are the one who's making the money. So and then they order. What services are you offering when they order? You tell them, okay, since you've already come and you've made a down payment, when you send your payment, I'll do a free delivery to you. That's a convenience you've given them. So now that you know, like, okay, this person's providing these goods or services already has my information, I don't have to go back to the shop again. I just call him and say I need a container of nails or whatever product there is, and then he can easily ship to me. So you build a trust bond with that customer. And once that is built, you tell the other people who need the same product, say, hey, go buy at Nyevu's shop because she's reliable, she delivers on time, and the customer experience that I went through with her is very, very good.
We talked of prospects. We say they are new people who you want to attract. You don't already have them. So this is about how will you attract them, showing how this product or service is going to change their lives. And in this section, we are going to be looking at the pain. What pain are you trying to help relieve from the customer? What is giving them a headache that you want to solve? Then you have to show them how they gain. How will they gain from using this product or your service? Maybe, like she said, maybe let's say it's a hairdresser and they are offering to come and plait you from your home. So they are solving the gain of time and so forth. You are gaining by not, as a customer, you are shown that you are gaining by not wasting your time going to the salon and queuing. Then there is the product or service, and you have to show how it's different from the others.
So we need just to add on to the value proposition. So you, even as a person running the product, the business or the service that you're providing, you have to look at your value proposition as well. What are your pains and what are your gains? And in the end, or what are you going to get from that? All right, so you have to do a value proposition journey for your own self first before you move on to your customer's value proposition.
Thank you, Nebu. Then we go to delivering on commitments. This client has already been convinced and is going to now buy your things. So now, what do? There is the end-to-end cycle, which is from the attracting them all the way to giving them the service. And in this, you produce the product, of course, if it's a product, and if it's a service, you offer it. Then you package it, and in packaging, you have to, in the production, you have to stick with the standards. In the packaging, it has to be in attractive packaging. The other considerations, like if you are into environmental conservation, it has to cater for that. And it also has to be in the certified packages. We know sometimes some things cannot be packed in some packaging. Then promotion, this is where, whether it's by advertising or the free samples we were talking about in the freemiums. Then delivery, you organize whether they are to pick or to pick from you or you are delivering. You mentioned the cost or whether it's free and so forth. And then there's feedback, and you have to welcome feedback as the business owner because it will help you to improve. You take it positively. We know many people, you can give feedback on the website, on the social media pages. They can also send you the feedback on WhatsApp, and you take it positively because it could show you new opportunities. Like it said, the person who invented potato crisps was being told by a customer, no, I want them thinner. They were like, huyu nisumbua. But they took it positively and now waka invent crisps. Yeah, because they didn't want these soft potatoes. So feedback can give you a new opportunity. Then collecting on commitments. After you've delivered, now you've delivered to them. How do you collect on commitments? There is the local purchase order or LPO, the one, and it's very important for you as business owners to use this, because if someone has not paid you yet, you have to have documentation showing that they've committed to pay you. Imagine if you are Emory Hotel and you have no LPO, and someone tells you they have an event for 1,000 people, and then they fail to show up and you've already cooked. It will be a disaster. But when you have the local purchase order, and it has those terms which says maybe 50% or 100% payment to book, you'll be safe. They have to pay you. Then there's the delivery note. Imagine you have a tender at the county or just your client, and you deliver and you find the person who had ordered is not the one you find. Then the person who you deliver to disappears. What evidence will you have you delivered? So you have to have a delivery note, and it has to be stamped. Then after delivering, you have to get you have to share with them an invoice showing you ordered ABCD, we have delivered ABCD, and you need this much payment. Then there is a receipt. On receipt, we talk of let's say branded receipts. Don't just get the cash sale. There were those ones written cash sale, and you don't know who wrote this receipt. Where did they? How can I contact them to verify this? So it has to be verifiable and has to have the contact information. Then profit first. When we are talking of a profit first system, we are highlighting that it's very important to make a profit, because we say no sales, no cash. And then with profit first, we want to divide our income into different pockets. We've gotten the income, but now we have to divide it to pay yourself. We know most people, like women, don't pay themselves. They say they are happy to contribute to the family business because it's for their children and their beloved husbands. But you have to pay yourself. Then you have to pay taxes.